What's going on, guys? It's the Home Abroad podcast.
That's
First
right.
episode coming at you.
Yep.
And today we're going to be discussing a topic that's controversial, but we got to give our opinion on it. And just keep in mind, it's our opinion.
So we thought it would be a good idea to just talk about what's going on in the United States. The political atmosphere that's going on right now.
It's not looking good out here.
You don't think so?
It's not.
I don't know. Yeah, things are not looking too good. Well, as you all know, if you're not familiar with what's going on in the United States, the elections are coming up very soon in November of this year, and the political atmosphere is not in the greatest state.
Yeah, what's been building up to it, there's a lot of tension to it.
Right.
And whatever happens in this election is going to determine a lot of things coming in the future for the United States. Right. So what's your opinion? Like, who would you vote for if you were to vote in the coming up like a month or two?
Well, that's a tough question because I'm not even sure that I would vote.
You wouldn't vote?
Well, here's the thing. Like, there's two candidates that are both not ideal either, right? So there's two sides to the coin, and I feel like my vote would go to waste.
So who do you lean more into? Is it Joe Biden or Trump?
Well, here's the thing. I almost disagree with the narrative that you have to side with either Republican or the Democrat Party, because there's certain things that I agree with and disagree with from both sides. And I feel that right now there's really no representation to a middle ground. Really?
So unaniambia. Unachukua the neutral position.
No, to neutral. And I know I totally agree. Sometimes you have to pick a side because it's two evils that you gotta pick.
No, you had a choice. Pick Donald Trump.
So who would you choose?
Joe Biden.
Yeah, who would you choose?
Now, that's an interesting topic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting.
Honestly, if I had to pick, none of them are good for us. None of them, like you said, there's some things I like about Donald Trump that I don't, and there's some things that Joe Biden I don't like.
Oh, we understand.
One point about Joe Biden,
I
think he's too old. He's too old to run for office.
So you're discriminating against.
I'm not discriminating. There should be.
I
do think there should be an age limit to how old you're supposed to be.
So you're discriminating on age?
Wait. You cannot.
We still cover age.
No.
So what you trying to say?
Also, health is a very key thing.
Whoa. So you coming at him for his
being
health?
a president is very stressful. It's stressful.
Okay.
I don't think he can even handle it.
So you're trying to say if you're a certain age, the presidency position might be too stressful for you?
Yes, to a certain point, that is true. How old is Joe Biden? Is he like 70 something?
Right.
So you think that president
we got people that are very, very into their late 70s or even early 80s. Some of these
they're not dealing with the same pressure. They're not dealing with the same pressure as a president. As a president, you literally taking care of
I'm not sure that there's a certain age that you can say somebody's mentally fit to be president or not.
Yes, there is. So you want to tell me somebody that's 100 years old can run for president?
But it's he's allowed by the Constitution to do what he's doing right now. So obviously, we're gonna abide by what's there, right?
But everything in the Constitution is not always correct.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I'm just saying that if he is indeed mentally fit, then I don't see an issue.
Anyways,
but I'm not even sure I can say he's not mentally fit. I'm not a doctor to give somebody a prognosis on whatever they're going.
So your opinion is you're like age doesn't matter. You can run for president at any age.
No, I'm saying as long as somebody is within the law set in place, I think they should be able to run. Because I'm not in a position to be a doctor. However, if they get evaluated by the doctor and they find out, okay, they're not fit, that's a different case.
But do you think because I think they do have a
there's an age
restriction.
Right.
So do you think if somebody's like 25 they're educated, they have everything, all the credentials. Would you let them run for president?
Yes.
Why don't they do that?
Why not? If somebody has the right qualifications and they display the ability to exemplify leadership, which comes with experience, a lot of it.
Yeah, See, I would prefer somebody that's younger, like 25, rather than somebody who's 75, almost they are in their retirement at that point. But I would prefer somebody who's younger, who understands everything that's going on better.
So you don't think experience is that much of a factor when it comes to leadership? Because that's kind of what you're saying, When you're 25, you might have the knowledge, but you don't have the real world experience.
But you have people around you that have the experience too. They're also guiding you. This is not a one.
Right, but I don't want somebody that's in a presidency position that's, primarily relying on guidance from other people's perspective. I'd like for somebody to know exactly where they stand and why they stand there, and based on a track record, right? I want to see a track record of these are the things you've done or accomplished.
Because I think with older people, they have these perspectives that are so old and so foreign to the current system or the current situation in the country that they don't understand.
I think there should be a balance, right? And maybe when it comes to the presidency and vice president position, maybe that's something we can definitely explore.
Please, in the comments, please type what's better, having a younger president that also understands everything that goes on and has people around them that helps them, guide them to make the decisions, or having like somebody like Joe Biden who's like 70 plus and is really, you can't really rely on him. I don't think he's reliable as a president.
Well, that's my point. It's your track record speaks volume for you, right? Because this 25-year-old, if you give them maybe another 10, 20 years, you'll really see who they really are, or the kind of policies they can push, or who they truly are as a person, how they carry themselves as a leader, and then become president. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our conversation, and we really want to know what you guys' opinions are. So let us know in the comments. Let's have a conversation. So we're giving you what we think, our opinions. Yep. Let's have a conversation about things affecting us. So
hey, make sure you subscribe. Follow us on our social.
Yep.
I'm at Vic the Kid on Instagram.
Yeah, follow us on our IG page, Kevin Jew. And let's interact. Let's have a conversation about these things. So
stay tuned for more.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Have a good
one. Brown Podcast.
Pew. 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 Pew.